Hey everybody, it's PartyElite. Welcome back to our Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play featuring the Dwarf Druid, Beâr Thrylls. We're on our way to the Moonrise Towers, but before we actually do that, there are a few other things that need taken care of in this region itself, particularly this strange yelling that we heard a handful of sessions ago, and apart from that, of course, the Night Song, which is supposedly buried somewhere deep underneath this goblin camp, though that might also be the path we need to take to explore the Underdark as well. So, with that said, I think what we're likely going to do is, yes, investigate this yelling over here, and then actually investigate the situation at the swamp down over here, and whatever else is going on down here, before we actually delve deeper and deeper into not just the world, but also the narrative. So, hopefully that works out nicely. Hopefully we come across some additional interesting side quests and opportunities before, yes, working on getting this parasite out of our heads. But who knows when we're going to get to that. For now, let's keep our eyes on the prize that's right ahead of us, and that is whatever is going on up over here. Last session, if I recall correctly, I did manage to kind of pan over and see this massive group yelling about something. Very curious to see what's going on over here, but before we get up there, we have to deal with a patrolling goblin, if I recall correctly, who was, there he is, kind of dancing back and forth in the area. I'm going to assume that these guys are probably going to be aggressive towards us, so I'm going to play it safe in terms of actually infiltrating this area. Now, chances are, when we get up over here, we're going to have a fight on our hands. I don't think we can sneak past this to deal with whatever's... Was that? Hang on. Hang on, hang on. Yeah, that's a... Okay. So that's what's going on over here. They are, I guess, torturing somebody or... Oh, okay, alright, fair enough. So, we're almost definitely going to have to deal with all of these guys, and there's quite a few of them. I'm not sure how hidden we'll be able to stay when we're actually up over here. There's a bit of running around going on. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goblins, and of course this warg as well. Who knows what else is waiting for us up over there. Maybe we can pick some of them off on our way in, but what I would like to do sort of to that end is at least pick this guy off before he's able to cause us too much trouble on top of these guys. Again, going in with the assumption that that we should expect violence, going in with the assumption that no one's going to see us pick him off. Just the 9 HP. Sneak attack from Astarion should do the trick, and then we can go ahead and sneak our way up, well, here somehow. I'm not sure, like, I don't think we can pick this guy off without somebody noticing, but maybe I can set up some grease or something. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. First of all, let's deal with this guy over here. So let's pull up a little bit further. Sneak off to the side over here, I think. Because if I'm not mistaken, that guy comes through. He's able to see quite far over here. But then eventually he pulls up, goes to that well, and when he goes to that well might be when we want to pull the trigger on a strike from Astarion. Again, he's got his sneak attacks and stuff that I think we can use quite effectively. Let's make sure Will is pulled in as well. There we go.
What is it?
Astarion, how you feeling, buddy? I'll pull you in to play it safe. He's going to come this far. Is he going to come any further? Oh, he did. That was close. That could have gone poorly. If I go for the sneak attack now, we got to get a lot closer. So let him turn around. We'll have plenty of opportunity over here. So push, 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 push. Get him to that well, or actually even before that. Let's go for it. Down he goes. Beautiful. Absolutely love it.
On the hunt.
Absolutely love it. All right, let's regroup. Beâr takes point. And let's make our way over. Watch, it turns out that these guys were completely friendly because they're not associated with the camp or anything like that, but that's for future PartyElite to find out and deal with. I'm not going to pick up this junk. I've got quite a bit of advice from you guys as well with regards to how I can just kind of send...
The Elf Song Tavern, sunset over Grey Harbour, fried fish at the docks.
Sorry, didn't want to talk over him. Or him. But as I was saying, I've got some suggestions with regards to how I can kind of send junk to our camp, and then when I meet a merchant, I can go ahead and take that junk from our camp, and that would kind of end up with like an infinite bag of holding of sorts, so to speak. So thanks for that. Again, folks, I do read all the comments, so if you have any thoughts, opinions, suggestions, questions, drop them in the comments down below, and I will, go through them, and I will address them in some way, shape, or form. And I do take them to heart as well if you've got some feedback for me too. So keep those coming. And apart from that, folks, again, if you're enjoying this series, please don't hesitate to keep hitting that like button and letting me know in the comments. It does make a very big difference in just what you see on the channel and what I do more or less of and how I go about doing it. Now, let's go ahead and very quickly just take a look around and see if there is anything to see, if there is anything to steal before we engage with that bigger group. It doesn't look like they can see down over here.
I used to sneak out to play this with the lower city kids.
Play what? I'm very confused right now. Dexterity saving throws +1 is not a bad thing to have on hand. I like our hat, but I might need to switch that up. Let's pick this up for the time being. Let's go ahead and send this to camp, and I'll try and use that tip that's been pointed out to me in the comments. I notice also there is a vision cone up over here. Might be worth investigating that before we go too far forward. And there's another one over here as well, if I have myself oriented correctly. They're playing hopscotch? That's funny. Picturing a bunch of goblins playing hopscotch. But yes, if I've oriented my... Oh... Chalk, Lump the Enlightened, and Fank. Eating gnome, apparently. Okay.
Dwarf better. Dwarf sweet like honey. Must you?
Look.
This inane chatter pains me.
And you got nothing.
I wonder if there's a conversation to be had here. They don't seem aggressive. I mean, they might be aligned. They might be aligned with the goblins, but maybe not. I feel like there's an opportunity for conversation here, and if there isn't, then we'd be in a lot of trouble because 67, 59, and 59 HP is quite something to deal with. But I would like to try. All right, fair enough. So that's the situation over there. There is a rooftop area we can climb onto. All right, and then what's going on further down the line? Let's first of all check out this wooden trunk and see what's actually happening down there. But as I was saying, if I do have my myself oriented correctly, then down over here are quite a few goblins. Yes, this is where they're patrolling, and this is where we have a pair of them at the foot of these steps, if I recall correctly. We might not need to be bothered here, to be honest. Like, we might not need to go here just quite yet. Man, there's a whole other, like, world over here, jeez. And yeah, what's the deal over here? Let's investigate a little bit. Ooh, hello. Found ourselves an ancient sigil circle. Don't think I... this is the Blighted Village. That wasn't there before, was it? I believe that's new, because we just came across it now. I'm glad I dug a little bit deeper here. But where is this? Ah, up over there. Goblin Tracker. Ambushing. Affected entity will attack as soon as its enemies are within reach. It can only be spotted with a successful perception check. Interesting. Well, that's cool. Glad we succeeded then. But how do I actually get in there? There's a shabby door up there. Wonder if we can get to it. There's a moss-covered chest up over here as well. Alright, some stuff to look into. So, let's look into it. In a quite literal sense. Astarion? Pick away, please. Should be easy enough for him, I imagine. DC... Oh, actually, you know what? Go ahead and get that guidance as well. Go for it. DC 15 shouldn't be... Yeah, good stuff. Again, I try not to get ahead of myself, but... It's hard sometimes. What do we got in here, though? Not bad. 45 gold. I will definitely take that. Send that to Beâr. And the Haste Helm. Smooth start. At the start of combat, the wearer gains momentum for 3 turns. Momentum. I keep forgetting what momentum does exactly. It gives us extra movement speed by 1.5 meters per remaining duration of this effect. Oh. And it removes restrained, incapacitated, prone, or slowed down. I mean, it's not useless. I wonder if that's something we actually have Astarion use, because it'd be good to have that extra mobility for him. Doesn't do much else for us. I just wonder if that 240 gold it's worth isn't, worth more to us instead. But sure. Oh god, that is not. I can't imagine him wearing that in a million years. There's absolutely zero fashion sense to this helm, man. You know what? I don't think he would. Purely because it's not his aesthetic.
Nice and quiet.
And sometimes role-playing is about caring about things like that. Over to this fish barrel. Don't mind if I do. Thank you very much. Send that to camp, and to camp. Same thing up over here, I assume. Let's try not to get spotted, though. Let's be very careful about that. To camp you go. Alright, cool.
Breathe deep and move.
Now, we should be in the clear up over here, except for that little sliver when they look here. I'm trying to clear this area out so that when things get loud... Oh, okay. We've reduced how many enemies we have to deal with. Hopefully, ideally. So, let's try and take out this ambusher. Hopefully there is... Oh god, there's quite a few of them, actually. Oh, wow. I don't know if this is the right call. So they shouldn't be able to see down here, but can they hear the kill if it happens? I'm not sure. And I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's first of all quick save. In case things go sideways, I want to make sure we don't have to, you know, deal with everything all over again and all the looting and stuff. But Astarion... First of all, Shadowheart, you need to be crouching, buddy. Thank you. Astarion, let's get you separated and let's get you moving in. Again, the sneakiest of our lot, so hopefully you'll be able to pull this off. Hopefully there's not someone waiting just on the other side of this door. One way to find out. In we go. Looks like we're okay. Looks like we're alright. That yelling scared me for a second there. Now, this guy has 7 HP. If I go in with a regular sneak attack, with a melee sneak attack, I should say, we should still be able to get the kill off. 88% chance. Versus from range, 91% chance. I don't know what would be the quieter way to get the job done. I don't know if the guys up top will be able to hear us. But the 91% chance versus 81% chance is a pretty big difference. And even with the lowest amount of damage, sneak attack from range will get the kill. So I think we have to go with that. Alright. Let's hope for the best, I guess. Sneak attack from range. Pop that shot. 91% chance to hit. I really hope we don't miss. Oh god, why did I say that? Here we go. Got the kill. Nice. Sneaking again.
Very quiet.
The question is, how can we repeat this up top? Can we repeat this up top? Quick save. Now again, I don't know for fact that these guys are going to be aggressive, but I'm making like a safe assumption. A relatively safe assumption. But the 3 that we're seeing up over here, I'm willing to try and have a conversation with them. And if things go sideways, they go sideways, and we'll deal with that. That's a problem for, again, future party elite. Not gonna pick up all this junk. Like, come on, it's worth like 1 or 2 gold here and there. That's not. Ooh, old key. Don't mind if I do.
Into my pocket.
Spear, battle axe, nothing too great. I'll take that key. Not sure what it'll unlock, but I'm sure it'll be something worthwhile. Yeah, some good stuff for the camp. And this is a bottle, regular bottle. Grab that. And a dagger over here as well. I can't imagine it's anything too fancy. It's not marked as anything fancy. Just a regular dagger. Pick it up, though. And we got a couple more barrels back over here. Nothing immediately that key might unlock. But let's look around a little bit. Let's quick save as well. Around a little bit, see if we can't find anything. And I wonder about getting up top as well. Ooh. That is not a regular skeleton. Silver necklace, don't mind if I do. Send that to camp. Quarterstaff. I wonder. Send that to Beâr. Send this to Beâr as well. And let's really quickly just take a look at our inventory over here. 1 to 8 damage versus the 1 to 8 damage we're already doing, except we have Fly Trap right now with Nature's Snare, so we'll stick with that. Alright. Back to you, Astarion.
Shall we?
Heavy key. All these keys. Nothing to unlock with them. Good stuff. Just a bunch of junk in all these crates. Wasting my time looking into them. Alright, we're good. Now, up top here. Yeah, see, if I take this guy out, surely the Booyag will notice. Surely it's loud, right? Right? But that tracker with a ranged attack, even with minimal damage, we should be able to get the kill. The Booyag will take more than minimal damage, but again, with a ranged attack, you know, with middling damage, we should be able to get the kill. I think it's worth a shot.
Nice and easy.
I think it's worth a shot. Alright. I'm going quick save crazy over here right now. So many quick saves in like a span of 5 minutes. Stay low. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know how sound. Oh. Another one. Goblin Sharp Eye. Doesn't look like he can see very far. Because I don't see the red vision cone overlapping over here. I don't see anybody else back over here either. So we should be good. And if we're not, then Astarion might be in a touch of trouble over here as he's kind of isolated. Again, backup is down over here. It's not that far away. We should be able to hit up top. But I don't know if this is the best way to, to go about this. Let's bring you up to here so you have the high ground, I suppose. Right? Whatever little high ground that might be. At least it's something. And we'll start with this guy because he'll obviously be able to see the Booyag, but not vice versa. So sneak attack from range. 96% chance to hit. Come on, right? Come on. Nice. Ah. So, this Booyag is temporarily hostile. You know what? So that tells me that these guys weren't actually going to be hostile. If I'm not mistaken. But okay, we've got the Sharp Eye across the way. We got this Booyag, and we've got this Booyag as well. Alright. Beâr has been spotted, Will has been spotted, and Shadowheart has been spotted as well. Alright. Looks like they are hidden, though, still. Where their last locations are known. Fair enough. Astarion, sneak attack from range. Must have advantage. Go ahead, cunning action, hide. Sneak attack from range. Pop that shot. Give me the kill. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Trying to figure out how I get these kills. Let's go ahead and cunning action, hide.
I'll do it my way.
And let's move all the way up to here. Check out what the Booyag has. Probably nothing worthwhile, but as these guys make their way over, we'll pop them, pop their heads off as well. Supply pack, sent to camp. Ritual staff, add to wares. I should have sent it to camp. Scroll of Grease, send that to Beâr. And I'll pick that up or send it to Beâr as well. Alright, cool. So you're over there, cunning action, hide. You're good. I guess we end the turn, and then it'll be Bear's turn. I'm very curious what they can and cannot see, but end the turn there. You're gonna come down the ladder, I assume. Or you're gonna summon a War Companion, okay. Should be able to manage that. Beâr. Beâr and Will move at the same time. Honestly tempted to just leave it all in Astarion's hands. Beâr, let's get you up to there. If I can avoid using any spell slots or anything over here, I'd prefer that. I could, of course, take a look at our options as far as scrolls are concerned. Always an option. On which note, I should probably organize this a bit more. Is that everything? Is that all my scrolls? Looks like it. Alright, cool. Like, what do we have? We have a Scroll of Witch Bolt. Right, again, just avoid using our spell slots for this tiny little engagement over here, but for the time being, stay put over there. Will, I guess I could get you a little bit closer. Well, not really, not all that much. Let me get you up to there. Get into position if necessary. End the turn there. This Booyag is going to move probably down the ladder. Or not. Shadowheart, move you up as well. Because hopefully we have range from across the alley, right? And Astarion can get the job done. Hopefully. So you are already hidden. Range attack. That just a little too far away. Just a little too far away. And we obviously can't jump from up there. We will take a ton of damage. 6 HP. I guess I could make my way over to here. And then fire from down there. Path might be interrupted, but if it's not, we shouldn't have a disadvantage because of height. We have a disadvantage right now because of distance, but we shouldn't have one because of height. Come up to there. Can I really not? Is he really that just out of reach? Okay. That's fine. Pull down to here. You're gonna jump? Didn't give me any indication of HP loss over there, but that's fine. Path is interrupted, of course it is. What about a regular shot? Target outside normal range. That's where the disadvantage is coming from. Cannot jump. Get any closer or anything like that. Alright, fair enough. Keep you a little bit closer, I guess. 49% chance to hit. Might as well. What else am I doing, right? I suppose I could pop an arrow of acid up over here. Path is interrupted. Oh yeah, should be able to hit. Because if I can get acid damage happening, at least there's that. We have 3. We have quite a bit. Yeah, sure. Let's pop that shot. Let's go. All right. Did a bit of damage there. Did a bit of damage here. And hopefully if the Booyah comes our way, it'll eat some damage as well. All right, Asterion, let's go ahead and cutting action hide. Just in case. There's nothing else we can really do over here. So end the turn there. Sharp Eye, what are you going to do? Nothing. They're just going to stay up there, aren't they?
Best be on my way.
Move you a little bit closer. And your turn there. Will get you a little bit closer. Again, I'm not going to... If I can avoid using, you know, Misty Step or anything like that, I would really rather do that. Because I don't want to use a spell slot. Even though we get those back on our short rest, I just don't think it's necessary. Yeah, they're just staying put. Man, alright.
Got to press on.
Kind of unfortunate. If they move closer, then I could actually get some hits in, but... Alright, Asterion's up next. How do I get a clear shot up over here? Go up the ladder? Doesn't seem like a very good idea. What about a regular shot? 70% hit chance? That's not terrible. Yeah, sure, go for it. Nice. Get rid of the companion as well, right? Like, that's what I was really hoping for when I hit it with the acid, but I would have taken either route of elimination. Alright, fair enough. Let's go ahead and move you up this way, because what might need to happen is we come up top and hit this guy from like point blank range or something. For now though, cutting action hide, stay hidden down there, and end everybody's turn. We don't need to move forward. Hopefully, yes, there we go. Avoids the acid, of course. But he's not going to get an attack in because he dashed. Did you... So Shadowheart succeeded in hiding. Everybody else failed. Asterion? Did he not spot Asterion? That's kind of funny if so. But yeah, Shadowheart's still hidden. I guess I could come up and... Oh, not enough movement. Are you for real? Now, let's go ahead and creep up to... There.
No time like the
We'll
present.
spot her now. Or not. 88% hit chance. Go for it. That's funny. Asterion's gonna get the job done, though. End the turn there. Asterion. Go ahead and... Cutting action hide. Sneak attack just cuz. 96% hit chance. Down you go. Beauty. Now again, it tells me that maybe we didn't need to actually fight these guys because they were only temporarily hostile. So, maybe there's an option here. Pick up this moss-covered key. Give it to Asterion. He's got all the keys now. Add that to our wares. Another scroll of grease. Real greasy boys, these goblins, eh? Pop that over here. Is this... Which scroll of grease is this? How do I... I don't want you in there. That's fine. Not the end of the world, obviously. Got a backpack up over here. So we've cleared out this area that we were previously a little concerned about. This is a fire wine barrel. Why did I see Goblin Tracker out over here? No particular reason. Alright. Up the ladder we go.
Cautious.
Avoid that acid, of course, but let's take a look at this Goblin Sharp Eye. We're gonna have a bow that we're gonna go ahead and add to wares. You're gonna have these, which we're gonna send to Asterion. I'll pick that up for myself. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, cool. Head back down. Surely there's stuff to take a look at inside. And let's not forget there's probably an entire other engagement out over here. But again, like, are they... We haven't been spotted committing this crime, killing all these people, so maybe they won't be aggressive. I don't know. I don't know.
Should mind my step.
I hope not. I hope this hasn't impacted our potential engagement up over there, because I do feel like there's a conversation up there with those three. We'll get to that when we get to it, though.
All right. Time
Everyone
to
can stand up. We can move a little bit faster. Oh. We're okay in here? The Wonders of Phandalin. What you got for me? In this year 950 DR, there can hardly be a more prosperous and fortunate town than Phandalin. Phandalvir's pact has brought prosperity to this land, splitting the wonders of Wave Echo Cave between gnomes and dwarves. The town now boasts thriving communities of both peoples, living and working together in harmony. We have also tempted human spellweavers from all across the north to our town, who are happy to work side by side with the allies of Phandalvir's pact. Mayor Alderleaf invites you to come and witness this miracle yourself. See the powers being uncovered in the forge of spells and the prosperity this power brings. I dare say Neverwinter will soon have a new rival for the title Jewel of the North. Is this, This can't be Phandalin, can it? This, blighted village? I mean, maybe. Kind of sad if so. Lots of ooh. Lots of potions. Household prayer. Trying to be very careful over here because this is a little unnerving, but we can get spotted here. Lathander to light, Saloon to guide, Kelemvor to judge, and passage provide.
You sniffing where you
Crap.
ain't ought to be, friend? Might have to take that nose.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Interesting. So I could use deception over here. It says Shadowheart, intimidation, persuasion, or use the Illithid capabilities. You have a +3 from wisdom? Or are we just looking at you, but it's actually Beâr? Because Bear's busy reading a note. I really wish I'd realized that they were patrolling. I did not... Damn it, I didn't think they could see here. You know what? If this is in fact Shadowheart, I think deception is kind of her speed. She's lying by omission about her artifact and all that stuff. She seems to be... She seems to be of the deceiving sort. So, what? The guard let me pass after I killed him. DC 15. Looks like I can get guidance over here. Could get an advantage from charming as well. Oh, geez, this is not an easy roll by any stretch of the imagination. I really wish Astarion or somebody was doing this one. Hey, we have some inspirations if needed. If we charm them, it'll use a level 1 spell slot, which I don't think it's worth doing here. And that aside, they might be able to tell that they've been charmed, which might turn them hostile. So I'm going to avoid doing that. Simply deceive and hope for the best out of this guidance over here. Let's go for it. Nice. Holy crap. I was extremely nervous about that one. All right, so what does that mean then? We good?
Eh? Then you got business needs seeing to, don't ya? Go on. Lads were gathered near the windmill last I looked.
Interesting. Oh, Astarion likes when we deceive our way through circumstances, I suppose. But yeah, that was Shadowheart having that conversation. That's why she's lit up with guidance right now. Even though Beâr was the one selected. Fair enough. No one is watching right now. I don't want to get caught sneaking around again.
Softer than a whisper.
Nothing is marked as stealing. So we should be okay. So let's go ahead and pick up a bunch of stuff over here. I wish I could just grab everything. It was previously pointed out to me that I could press... I forget what the suggested shortcut was. But it was suggested I could just press a button to get all the loot in the area. But that didn't seem to work at the time. So, again, I forget what it was now. This was many, many, many episodes ago. But it didn't work at the time when I tried it. Apothecary's Ledger, more mugwort over here. Some potions, an antidote. Acolyte, don't mind if I do. And don't worry, eventually I'll go ahead and reorganize my pouches between sessions or something. I'm not going to do it in the middle of a session. Nothing in here, but where are those potions? Healing, sleep, more mugwort, whatever that said. See you, buddy. Maybe I don't. Wooden hatch. Alright, there's a lot to explore over here. Astarion, what the hell are you doing, man? Take a look at this ledger. The ledger is filled with cultivation instructions for a range of medicinal plants. One entry is underlined. Delivers specially requested plants to the cellar. Keep away from prying eyes. Ooh, okay. Definitely going to use that.
There's a cellar here somewhere.
Yeah, wooden hatch will...
I don't see one.
Come on, Shadowheart. Come on. You're standing right next to it. But before we go down there, let's take a look at some other stuff over here. Torch, I'm not going to bother. More bottle racks up over here. Nothing? Nothing, alright. Curious little Beâr. Extracts, rule of 3. What do you got for me? Well, we just picked it up. I'll read it later. Down the hatch we go. Another potion of healing over here. Don't mind if I do. But what else?
Well.
Got some wisp weed. Potion of glorious vaulting. Okay, and some dagger root. Some more dagger root, rather, I should say. Take all that, thank you. Folding screen. Bottle rack, stack of books. Another stack of books. I was expecting more, not gonna lie. Maybe in this desk. What do you got for me, desk? Hello, ink pot. Oh, okay. I mean, sure, toss it in our wares. Oh, there's more. Good stuff. There's more. There's a wooden trunk over here. More potions of healing. I'll never complain about having more potions of healing. How many actually do we have right now? We've got 13. Good stuff. Good stuff. The game is very, what's the word I'm looking for? Gratuitous? Liberal with its provision of healing potions. There's another one right here. Got a water barrel. Or vases. Pick your poison. Lots of wispweed over here. Another open crate. Hello. Another hat. Huh. Foppish and fluffy and built for just the right sort of dome, accustomed to having it set upon the head by other people. I mean, I'll pick it up. I should have tossed it into wares, sorry. Got some destitute clothes. I'm not gonna just pick up everything that I see. Bed linens. Garlic cutting board. I mean, these are ingredients, so I don't mind picking these up. I should actually start doing a bit of, like, herbology, right? Like, I mean, that's part of our... That would be very in character. I just gotta take a look at some of the recipes and see what's actually worth investing in. And I gotta use potions. Again, nature's our domain. It makes sense for us to use it. A potion of healing. Another potion of feather fall. Sounds good. Elixir of poison resistance. Don't mind if I do. Suspicious poison. Okay. I mean, I'll pick it up. I'm sure I'll have an opportunity to use it. Potion of healing recipe. Failed perception checks in this area. Alright. Be careful about that. Now this. This small recipe has helped me through a lot. Without my scales, my hide smarts and tears with the slightest touch. While it has never healed me fully, every drop soothes. I hope it might similarly soothe whatever ails you. Someone has filled the rest of the page with repetitions of why is it always healing potions, this goddamn primitive village, and the occasional someday I'll kill that mongrel of a master. Luckily, the recipe itself is still mostly legible. Okay, recipe for 1 potion of healing. Extracts needed. Salts of rogue's morsel, suspension of myrgrass. Method. Stir the suspension until a vortex forms. Carefully tip in the salts. Keep stirring until the salts dissolve and the solution takes on a red hue. And keep in mind, when in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rule of 3. Thrice the same ingredient forms an extract. Excellent. Well, that is not a rhyming pair. All right, healer's log. Patient, Samson. Occupation, blacksmith. Malady, gout. Comments. Samson's become accustomed to the good life since he acquired that new apprentice. I gave him a tincture of autumn crocus and told him to avoid red meat and ale. Brandley. Occupation, cooper. Malady, large wood splinter in hand. Common, splinter remove, wound clean, doused in... Okay, so this is just him healing a bunch of people. This is funny. It feels like an actual full-fledged alchemist down over here who got stuck with doing nothing but making potions of healing.
Keeping quiet.
That's what it seems like.
No one's stopped
All right.
me yet.
Hopefully someone's going to succeed on this
These boots
perception
see
check.
everything.
Nice. Hello. All right, so we got something over here. Do we pull the lever? I mean, we do, but like when? Do we pull it now or do we wait? Let's check this wooden desk first. Quill. Ink pot in one, quill in another. Fair enough. Pile of books. Nothing worthwhile. All right. Can't resist. How can I resist? Let's pull the lever. Here we go. All right. I imagine this is where a lot of the more valuable resources are being kept. Just gonna quick save just in case first. Let's take a look. Bone cap. What do we have here? Another bone cap. Don't see anything. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh no, here we go. Autosave always makes me nervous. Whole other area over here that I don't think we can reach without like a spell to help us make that jump. which we do have access to, right? We do have some potions and stuff that would help.
Out of sight, out of mind. On my way.
No one here to spot us. Looks like we're in the clear. More up over there. A is for Azuth and other gods too. Azuth, the god of wizards all, who spends their whole lives learning, he grants us... Okay, there's just a poem. I mean, I do enjoy reading these, but...
That's cute.
Okay, what the hell? And another one. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that was a miss, it looks like. There's a couple of caskets down here. We gotta make sure that they can't get to these caskets, because I assume everyone's gonna get woken up. Took a bit of damage there, not the end of the world. Astarion, you are up. Let's go ahead, and I can't pull away. I'll be hit with an attack of opportunity. Offhand attack over here. 60% chance to hit. 22 HP. Are you for real? These guys are actually not weak. What about the one up over here? 18. Easier to hit. This guy? Robust versus agile. Gotcha. I suppose I could do a piercing strike. Get it back on a short rest. It's an option. I could also try and disengage as an action, but then I won't be able to actually do any sneak attacks because those are actions as well. I could disengage and do some offhand attacks, but why would I disengage in the first place? So, here we go. All right, this is the first time I think we're using Astarion fully in melee. We're going to start with a main hand attack, and what'll happen is he will dual wield and hit with both, which is why it's consuming a bonus action as well. So action and bonus action, he should hit with both weapons, and then we can go in with the offhand attack only using our extra bonus action. So yeah, let's go for it. Okay, not bad. Bonus action, attack. Good stuff, soften him up nice. We can switch over to Beâr, who's actually stepped forward. So let's switch to Will instead. 55% hit chance, that is bad. Too close for a good hit with magic, so let's try the 55%, I suppose. Down he goes, excellent. And then can I bonus action? I'm not going to go all the way up there just to try and flourish. I'm not going to Misty Step or anything either. But I wonder if I shouldn't... Oh man. I can't recall if I engaged with that Moldering Casket, which is what triggered all this, or if I just moved too close to it. And I feel like I might have engaged with it, so I'm not going to click on any of the other Moldering Caskets. But maybe some of them have valuables. We should be fine. These guys aren't that strong. Let's go for it. What's the worst that can happen? Another Agile Guardian. As I often say, what's life without risks? This guy's got initiative 0, so we should be fine. I'm going to leave it be. Get him engaged in melee. End your turn there, Will. Turn our attention to Beâr instead, I think. Astarion, what to do with you? Want to make sure that we are controlling the triggering of the caskets. If I get up over here, I might next turn be able to sneak attack somebody. So let's pull up to over here. In the interest of, yeah, sneak attacks next turn. But Beâr, you're up next. This Agile Guardian should be taken care of. Could go in with a regular main hand attack, 1 to 8 damage. If I pop Shillelagh, 4 to 11 bludgeoning damage, right? Don't want to use any spells. This doesn't feel like the right time to use any spells, so could use cantrips, obviously. 1 to 6 damage on the Thorn Whip. Let's go with Shillelagh. Sure. Pop Shillelagh. Let's go. Good stuff. And in we go with a hit. 60% hit chance. And what? 4 to 11 damage. Not going to get the kill, but worth a shot. Again, I could use scrolls to get... nice. Ensnared. I could use scrolls to get some magic in without using any of our slots, but I don't think that's necessary. And that's how I often find myself feeling, unfortunately. But end the turn there. Missed the ranged attack. There must have been a disadvantage there, I assume. Shadowheart is up next. Get the job done here. 50% hit chance. Yeah, sure, get the job done here. Try at least. Not a lot of damage. Could shove, but I would rather have them engaged in melee, so they're threatened. So again, they're going to have a disadvantage to attack in range, and if they try to leave, then they'll get hit by attacks of opportunity. End the turn there. Pick your poison. How did you get that hit? What nonsense is this? Alright, Beâr, can you finish the job over here? I think so. Good stuff, got the crit. I never want to count on a crit, but it's always nice when they come through. Let's move you down this way, because then we can pop this one open as well.
The blade
Will
will not bend.
get the job done here. 55% hit chance. Shadowheart,
Keep fighting.
50. So fine.
Battle
Will, go
favors
for
the
it.
fearless.
Good, got the crit. Still has 2 HP left, unfortunately. Not worth the flourish, I'm gonna say. Shadowheart,
Act fast.
get the kill, please. Good stuff. Still a couple of them waiting. I'm gonna go ahead and assume, safely, I think, that they're all occupied by these guardians. And instead we found our reward over here. Let's get everybody grouped up a little bit. Shadowheart, Asterion. Alright, let's get Shadowheart
Let's get on with it.
up over here.
What to do?
Go ahead and toss that potion of healing. Like so. Nice. The good and clean. Got everybody. Beautiful. Love when that works out. Alright. Dig away. What do you got for me in here? Gonna give it a second to register that I've pulled it out. Can't reach destination. And wooden chest. Scroll of Misty Steps, Scroll of Burning Hands. And that's it. Fair enough. Pop those in. I could probably give the Scroll of Misty Step to somebody else, really. Give it to Will so he can use it without needing to actually use a spell slot. Alternatively, somebody else can keep it, obviously, and they can gain access to Misty Step as well as a result. All right, let's take a look at these Agile Guardians. Dark Journal, gold. Ooh, longbow. Need proficiency with that. Let me give that over to Asterion. We might sell it off. I don't think there's any actual value, but hold on to it. Dark Journal. Want to read you. I pay no service to the gods, but by some blessing this village believes me and my apprentice to be simple healers. My tattoos are hidden, my red robes locked away, and my lab secured. I have not heard the word Thay since we arrived, and only my apprentice knows me as Ilin Thoth. This place is not ideal for my research, but I can never return home, not the way I escaped. I'd be put to death, with worse to follow. The work here is simple and allows me to continue my research at night, but progress is slow. Reanimation seems easy, but restoring life? That prize eludes me. The tome contains the magic I need, but it fights me at every step, as does my apprentice. At least my familiar has made it easy to secure bodies without raising suspicion. This will take time. Will the Zulkirs find me before I can bring her back? I cannot say. But if they do come for me, they'll have to face the guardians I've raised. Very cool. Very cool. Gain some experience. Search the cellar has been updated if I can find it. Oh, it's just a part of I was like, why is that associated with a night song? It's just part of the region. Find the necromancer's book. The owner of the cellar was more than a doctor. He was a necromancer, and he was obsessed with a particular book. He was indeed. I'll pick up this gold, thank you. Agile Guardian. I mean, this can't be the book he was talking about, was it? Maybe. Azuth, the god of wizards all, who spend their whole lives learning, he grants their spells both big and small, for Mistral always yearning. Bane the tyrant, the Black Hand, makes sure the strong do rule. He spreads his darkness through the land, praised by the harsh and cruel. Bishaba will bring forth your doom unless you chant her prayer. Split from Temora in the womb, she brings bad luck to spare. No, that doesn't seem very necromantic. But we do have some more guardians to... Ooh, hello. Arrow of Ilmater. 1d4 necrotic damage. Pass that on to Asterion. Short bow. Asterion can use those, but I don't think we'll want to replace his crossbow. Hand axe. Have to wear, sure. Do a bit of rearranging afterwards. I have to wonder if one of these caskets is not worth more than one of the others. Maybe we'll come back to them later. Pick up this Bullywug trumpet. Contemplate how we can make our gap over here. I mean, again, with the right potion, we might be able to make this jump. And there might be something of value here, I have to wonder. But before we get to that, let's take a look up over here.
How far can I go?
Weave moss. More of these caskets. I mean, I suppose I could probably set them on fire and then not have to worry about what's within them. This one stands out because it's in the light next to some incense, and so I feel like that one maybe is more valuable. But I don't know. Again, let's take a look around. Let's try and find this book. No, thank you. Wooden trunk. All right. I thought that was a book for a second because it looked like I was looking at the side of a book. But no. Wait, over here. Looks empty. Okay. It's got a couple of bottles in it, but fair enough. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Oh, this mirror concerns me. What are we about to kick off over here? God damn it. Here goes. Wait, first, let's quick save. I don't trust this mirror. I don't like this. Moment of truth.
Speak your name.
Yeah, here we go. Repeat the name from the book you read, Ilin Toth. I could tell it my name, I could make up a dwarven name, or I could just examine my appearance. No, I will repeat the name from the book that I read. Ilin Toth.
My master stands tall and proud. You are not Ilintoth. If you are his ally, step forward and declare it.
I think I goofed there. Should have seen that coming, that the fact that I'm a dwarf would have an impact here. I don't have time for games, let me pass. I could say I'm an ally. Have I spent enough time around Asterion to go with this? I've already picked the path of deception, which maybe was a mistake in the first place, from a purely roleplay perspective, in hindsight, 2020. But hey, if we pick the path, let's double down on it. Yes, an ally. I'm an ally of your master's.
Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastam?
You remember stories of Zastam, a powerful lich in Thay who made deals with dark gods.
Oh god. Oh god. Okay, so this Toth guy seemed to be concerned about being found by by these guys. So I think he would probably say he's a foul lich. May he die 1,000 more deaths. That seems to me to be the right call. I'm just trying to play this through my head. I think so. Man. Again, I'm just working off of memory here. Because what he said in his journal was, will I be able to raise her before they find me or whatever. And I forget what term he used for they. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. It sounds like he's scared of them and he's one of them. So a foul lich, may he die 1,000 more deaths.
You are no Zolkir, but are you wise? Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment?
I'm pretty sure that was in one of the pages that we read before we entered this hidden area, right? And I think that's what this is referring to. I read the doctor's journal. He used balsam to clean a wound. That seems right to me. Oh boy, here we go.
Acceptable.
Okay.
Finally. If you could see anything in me, what would it be?
I'd see the ones I love. I'd look for whatever spell would rid me of this worm in my head. Interesting. I'd see my enemies suffering. I'm going... Oh, you know what? I'm torn. I'm torn between 1 and 2. 1 is in keeping with Toth, right? Because he wants to... No. Actually, you know what? I think 2 makes the most sense. I was going to say 1 is more in keeping with Toth because he wants to... It sounds like, based on his journal, he wants to bring his, I don't know, wife, fiance, lover, whatever, back to life. And so, yeah, see the ones I love. But no, he doesn't want to see the one he loved. He wants them healed, you know, by extension, healed from death. So 2 feels the most fitting then. Oh man. I don't know. I think we'll go with 2. I think 2 is like, this is cheeky, this is clever, this is a roundabout kind of a way of reading this man's mind. Sure, I'd look for whatever spell will rid me of this worm in my head. Please, dear God.
You seek to survive. You seek power. Be welcome.
Not the angle that I was going for, but I will take it. I will absolutely take it. What do we have here? All right. Whole other layer in here.
Well-guarded laboratory. What were they hiding down here?
A wooden barrel. I mean, let's find out. Plenty of... Ooh, Lacolite, Greater Elixir of Arcane Cultivation. Potion of Malice. Elixir of the Colossus. I mean, is that... Huh. But what does it actually do? Just adds to strength, I assume? Okay. Malice. Vial contains a fine powder that resembles smoke when shaken or tossed into enemies' eyes. Okay, but what do you actually do? What about you? Greater Elixir of Arcane Cultivation. I gotta do a bit more digging into these ingredients and stuff. I haven't really been playing with them at all, and I really should. It is in keeping with my character after all. But yes, let's take a look around. Research notes. Lots of scrolls, oils, logbooks. Alright. First of all, let's take a look at these research notes. Nosy dwarf that I am. Raised dead, failed, gone too long, body decomposed. Reanimation, failed, came back as a ghoul, had to kill again. Speak with dead, failed, answers unhelpful. Clone, failed, needs living tissue. Reanimation plus clone, failed, had to kill both ghouls. Resurrection, failed. Why? Magical curse? True resurrection. I have reached the limit of my skill and resources. The book offers help. Dare I accept? Oh man, there is a darkness in this general area, and I assume this skeleton belongs to this loved one. Oh boy. I'm not. I've picked up a lot of bones previously, but this one feels particularly wild to pick up. Scroll of Featherfall. Can I pop you in there? Apparently not. That's more of my misclick than anything else. There we go. Alright, cool. Yep, that actually worked. Alright, Basilisk Oil, sure. Bottle Rack, nothing there. Bottle Rack, nothing there. Moonhaven Logbook. The book is filled with pages and pages of observations, tracking travelers and people in the village. You turn to the final pages. 26. Eliasis. Oliver Singe, merchant, arrives in Moonhaven, departs next day. Calishite? 7. Eliant. Stranger, name unknown, passes through. Not Thayan. Rashami? I don't know what these notes mean. Apprentice disappeared near well. Same soldiers as before. A journeyman named Hackett. They were raided by black armored soldiers. Smoke on horizon. Raid. Oh. So this that's the important part, I assume. Okay. Collectania Rubrum. You turn page after page filled with strange alchemical sketches and formulae. Some are written plainly, some in runes and scripts you barely recognize. There are guides to transmuting metals and recipes for weapons of war, but more than anything else, the book is concerned with reanimating dead flesh. Moonhaven Logbook, I've already looked at that. Alright. So, I mean, okay, fine, this guy's a necromancer, but... what else do we have down here? Stuffed bear. Jeez. I take offense to that. Ooh, we got a fancy wooden chest back over here.
I doubt a bear this size went down without a fight.
I failed a nature check.
Defender of the people.
This one was young. Doubt it put up much of a fight.
This one was young.
Let's get going.
It's massive.
A young cave bear. Killed and stuffed before its teeth were fully grown.
Terrifying. Oh, hello. Here's the mother lode. Melf's Acid Arrow, Scroll of Fear, Dark Vision, Blindness, and Darkness. Fear. Project an image so frightening it makes the target drop everything and become fearful. They'll be easier to hit and cannot move. If the target ends their turn where they can't see you, they can make another saving throw to shake off their fear. Interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and... I really ought to reorganize our scrolls as well, because not everybody can... Like, I need to spread the love a little bit is what I'm getting at. Right now, no one's using any of the scrolls. Hopefully, if I spread them out a little bit, then at least somebody will use them. Anything over here? Crystal Ball? Am I just going to pick that? Yep. Not what I meant, but here we go. Alright, okay. Bottle Rack, we got an Antidote, Fringe Philosophy, Volume 5. Oh man, alright. Lots to read there.
Don't waste a step.
Giant Cauldron. We got an Antidote up over here. What's up over here? Gilded Chest. On Death and Resurrection, the Evil Eye. Okay, here we go. Alright, the Evil Eye. Read you first. While the number of trinkets and bargains a hag personally acquires means that her power will be unique compared to that of her sisters, hags as a whole can still be divided into 3 subcategories. Night hags, named as such for their ability to haunt immortals' dreams, slowly devouring vital essence until the victim's soul can be trapped into the hag's soul bag, and they're known for being petty, selfish braggarts. Sea hags, known for devouring their victims whole, sea hags can terrorize and kill with a single look. They reek of fish and are incapable of making a proper cup of tea. Terrible. And then green hags. They are beautiful. They are powerful. Speak not a word against them. Let's see if I can remember this and apply it in the future. What else have we got over here? Wooden desk. Ink pot and quill. Ooh, this one's got both. Fancy. I'll add you to wares. It's actually worth something, somewhat. Stack of books. Wooden desk. And gilded chest. Bracers of Defense. Become the Bulwark. You gain a +2 bonus to armor class as long as you are not wearing armor or holding a shield. Now what counts as armor? Like if I put... Like I'm not wearing armor. It says 13 from armor. I guess that's literally called armor. Hedge Wanderer armor. Asterion is wearing the silk armor. Everyone's got armor on. Adds 2 to AC. That seems so flimsy by comparison. You gain a +2 bonus to armor class as long as you're not wearing armor or holding a shield. I mean, I'll pick it up, obviously, but that doesn't seem...
Is that blood?
Like, look, okay, like if I take a look here, right, if I pop this on, doesn't do anything. If I take the armor off, takes us to 11. Didn't realize how jester-like our underpants actually looked. But yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. Why would I... Get a +2 bonus to armor class as long as you're not wearing armor or holding a shield. So I've taken my armor off. Don't see a +2. Do these boots count as armor? This isn't worthwhile. I mean, I can keep them on because they're fancy, but they're worth a lot of gold. I'd much rather put something else on. Yeah, weird. Alright. I'll reinvestigate that later, maybe, between sessions. But, what do we have here? Rested Iron Gate. The Necromancy of Thay. Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Someone's left a trap out for us.
That was very, very close. That was very close. I'm right next to it. Alright, hang on. Have I checked out everything else over here? There's another space back over there, isn't there? Let's figure that out first. Don't get that. Okay. I was worried for a second because I heard a fire sound, which I think lit these things up, and then all those tooltips went away, so I thought maybe there was like a fire or something and everything disappeared. I do not like that. Yeah, that scared the crap out of me. Because I saw the little click. And it's like, why would you do that? Like, the pathfinding is a little frustrating. It's not the first time that's happened where I've expected the pathfinding to avoid a trap or something that we've seen. But hey, it is what it is, whatever. I'm not going to pull this lever. Don't trust it. I will pick up this rusted key, though. What do we got in these barrels? Oh, yeah. Couple things. Grab all that. Grab all that. Thank you. Ooh, simple toxin, drought poison. Take all that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reorganize my inventory a little bit. Again, I'll do that between sessions, obviously. I'm not gonna bore you guys with that. Alright, we're gonna leave that lever. I believe it'll open this up. That's my assumption. Probably a pretty safe bet, but in case it does something worse, I'm not gonna take a chance here. But question becomes, how do we tackle this situation? Because I obviously want to take a look at the necromancy of Thay. Some spider silk cocoons. I don't know if that means there's spiders waiting for us there. This thing terrifies me, though. This I do not like. Looks like trouble waiting to happen. As much as the game tries to obscure it from my view. So I don't love that. I do like this, though. Actually, I don't know if I like it, but I'm definitely curious about it. And there's another one. Oh, man. You know what? I got a bit of a plan. I think I know how I'm going to do this. Yeah, I've got a plan. But that plan will have to wait until next time, folks. This is where we're calling it. I hope you enjoyed this session. Discovered a whole other world, it feels like, over here in what was meant to be a little slight sidestep as we investigated what turned out to be a person strapped onto a windmill. We'll deal with that next time unless something drags us deeper into this mystery. But I do have a plan here. Hopefully we can pull it off nicely. We'll pick this thing up, take a look at this, see what it does for us. Hopefully it doesn't hurt us, and then we'll go get back on track and deal with whatever was happening out there. But folks, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, makes a very big difference in just letting me know what people are enjoying on the channel, letting me know what I should do more or less of. As always, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.